Chapter 073 The Golden Body of Yanluo. Back in his room at the inner immortal court, Fang Han bolted all doors shut, sat cross-legged in the alchemy chamber, and began cultivating his spirit. His old room had been in the sleeping immortal court, but he had no luggage there worth packing. All his important belongings were stored inside the Huangquan map. The Huangquan map hid a vast spatial dimension within it, large enough to hold an entire mountain. The rooms in the inner immortal court were nothing like those in the sleeping immortal court. They were built entirely from pure white stone, tall, spacious, deep, and crisp with clean air, just like an immortal's cave dwelling. Most importantly, every residence was fully sealed off. Once the heavy stone door closed, no one could disturb the cultivator inside. Rooms were connected one after another, fitted with bookshelves, an alchemy chamber, a natural spring pool, and glittering pearls inlaid one by one into the high ceiling. These were not ordinary night pearls. They were luminous spirit beads that absorbed the light of the sun, moon, and stars, storing it up to radiate soft glow after dark. Fang Han even spotted in the alchemy chamber an alchemy cauldron taller than a man, with a bulging belly. Its outer surface was carved with countless flame runes, and various spring outlets were arranged beside it. None of this was ever available to outer sect disciples. The alchemy chamber. That enormous cauldron was neither gold nor iron, neither stone nor jade. Though it was not a spirit artifact, it was a top-grade magic tool capable of refining weapons and medicinal herbs. The biggest advantage of the room was its absolute tranquility. In truth, having a private abode for secluded cultivation was of great importance to inner sect disciples. No disciple could trespass on another's cultivation grounds without permission, or they would face harsh punishment under sect rules, either months of hard labor mining in the sect's mountains, or tending rice paddies and herb gardens like a common farmer. Thus, Fang Han chose to cultivate beside the cauldron. He felt the spot next to this alchemy cauldron was truly a perfect holy ground for cultivation. Beneath this cauldron runs subterranean fire, and above it sits a crystal magic tool that can condense true solar fire. You can adjust the intensity of the two flames at will to refine all kinds of things. You don't know artifact refining yet, nor do you understand the matching of metals or the properties of medicinal ingredients, but you can use this cauldron to temper your body. Use it to temper my body? How? Fang Han froze. You jump inside and treat yourself as a pill to refine. Just control the heat well. Who said a cauldron can only refine pills and flying swords? Countless great cultivators have tempered their spirit and forged their bodies in cauldrons. You Hua Men's inner sect disciples definitely have such techniques, you just haven't learned them yet. But I know a Huangquan Min method to temper spirit and flesh in a cauldron, called the Golden Body of Yanluo. With your current pace, even with pills you won't progress fast enough, nor can you achieve the effect of highly tempered spirit and flesh. You need to switch to a new cultivation method. Yin said coolly. He knew of the 10-year pact between Fang Han and Hua Tiandu, and understood how urgent the situation was. Originally, even with the help of demon pills, Fang Han would need 1 to 3 years to step into the supernatural power secret realm. Now, they had to speed up the process. Because even if Fang Han broke through to the supernatural power secret realm, he would still be nothing but a tiny shrimp in Hua Tiandu's eyes. The Golden Body of Yanluo? From Yan's tone, Fang Han knew this cultivation method was definitely extremely difficult to master. Cultivating the Golden Body of Yanluo requires enduring the cruelest pain in the mortal world. Can you bear it? The first step will greatly strengthen your spirit and flesh, but to truly complete the Golden Body of Yanluo, you must reach the 10th layer of the supernatural power secret realm, the realm of reversing fate and rewriting your destiny. Yin asked Da. Just tell me the method. I will cultivate as you guide. Fang Han answered decisively, with no unnecessary fuss. Good. Seeing Fang Han's resolve, Yin said nothing more. Suddenly, he waved his claw inside the Huangquan map, and a surge of magical power burst out, flinging the lid of the Mantal cauldron open in one move. Gurgle, 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 gurgle. A raging current rushed out from the Huangquan map, pouring into the cauldron. Immediately after, raging fire ignited beneath the cauldron, and above it, a stream of sunlight like molten gold poured down, shooting into the fire inlets dotted around the cauldron's belly. Before long, the Huangquan holy water inside the cauldron began to steam. Yin roared loudly, and 18 blood pills, along with 18 billion great pills, all flew into the boiling Huangquan holy water in the cauldron. Instantly, the water gave off a strange, rich fragrance. 18 hells, 18 kinds of suffering. Fang Han, jump in. Jump into the water. Temper your spirit and flesh within, endure all tribulations, but remember these 2 lines of the mantra, be steady and enduring as the great earth. Be calm and profound as a hidden treasure. No matter how much pain you endure, you must stay steady and calm. If your spirit scatters, it is over. You will be boiled until your flesh splits open, nothing but a mess of rotten meat. Yin shouted at the cauldron, which bubbled like a boiling pot. Boil me alive inside? Only then did Fang Han understand what the golden body of Yin Luo entailed, throwing a living person into boiling water to cook. Even a master of the supernatural power secret realm would die from this. After all, this was still a mortal flesh-bodied. This is Huangquan holy water, not ordinary mortal water. Yin said, only Huangquan holy water can be used to cultivate the golden body of Yin Luo, no other water will work. But the pain will be just as real, even worse than boiling in ordinary water, like being boiled alive. This pain is called descending into the oil cauldron. That is why so few disciples of Huangquan men in ancient times chose to cultivate this art. If you cannot endure it, your cultivation will be completely ruined, and you will even lose your life. Have you made up your mind? Jump or not? I will control the heat for you, and boil you properly. So it's boiling alive, is it? I'll give it a try. Fang Han gritted his teeth, stripped off his clothes, gathered his qi, circulated his blood and qi throughout his body, closed his eyes, and launched himself like a carp leaping over the dragon gate, plunging hard into the cauldron. Splash! He fell in, sending up a spray of water and steamed. As he jumped in, the Huangquan map that had been a tattoo on his body flew off and remained outside the cauldron. Yin emerged from the map, saw that Fang Han had jumped in, waved his claw again, and the cauldron lid slammed shut, sealing tightly, trapping Fang Han completely inside. So hot. I can't bear it, but I have to endure. If this is pain, I will bear it. This is what cultivation truly is. All that soft, lukewarm cultivation I did before was pointless. This is the real intensity, the real harsh medicine. Good, very good. Extremely good. At this moment, Fang Han felt unbearable agony. His whole body was soaked in boiling water, steam billowing all around him. The Huangquan holy water, fully brought to a boil by the fire, burned every pore of his body like fire, searing with sharp pain. He had never imagined that such pain could exist in the world. A man, boiled alive in boiling water.